Okay, guys, so Vinicius Junior turns 25 today. Our boy turns 25 today, the young legend of Real Madrid. 14 trophies for this club, who has performed from 2021 up till this, up till this time. But it's just so sad. It's just so sad, to be honest. It's just so sad. This second half of season, turned out to be somehow. But I am sure next season my boy is going to be back next season. How quickly time flies, how quickly he went from from a teenager. Look at where he started from 18 years of age to now. Look at who he is now. To 25 years, a Ballon d'Or contender. We watch him grow in front of us from being called a man. Vinicius is not just he's not just my favorite player. He inspires me, to be honest, from being called a man to becoming the best in the world, to becoming a Ballon d'Or favorite, and could have won the Ballon d'Or if not for fair play. Not many players have that mental capacity to rise like that. That is why I am very sure Vinicius will come back to his best. A lot of people are saying, oh, he said he will do 10 times better. He said he will do 10 times better. Nothing, nothing, nothing. There are some kind of things that don't happen ASAP. Me, I believe that 10 times better, he is still going to do it. He is still going to do it. And mark my words, Vinicius Junior will retire with at least 3 Ballon d'Ors. He will retire with at least 3 Ballon d'Ors if he can continue, developing. If he keeps being obsessed with his own development, because Vinicius is the type of player that is responsible for his development. He's obsessed with his development. Go and check from his stardom era, from 21-22 to 22-23. You will see improvement in his season. You will see improvement. He's always improving every season. It's just so unfortunate that this second half of season for him, turned out to be bad. But I believe that next season, next season, it is going to be different. Happy birthday, my boy. I full trust in you for next season. Don't worry. I still trust you for what you've done in this club. For what you've done in this club. Benzema was the only one carrying the attack for years. Eden Hazard was signed for 100 million and could not do shit. Injuries every time he came to Madrid. He was fat. It took Vinicius Junior to step up. It took Vinicius Junior, to become a star, to rise before we could win the Champions League again, to pair with Benzema. Benzema needed a partner, and it took Vinicius Junior to step up for us to win the Champions League, and for Benzema to win the Ballon d'Or. That is to show you that Vinicius is not just a Real Madrid player, but also a Real Madrid fan. Look at how he was playing like a possessed player against Bayern Munich. He was playing like possessed. He rises when the pressure is high the most. He rises when the pressure is high. That is the reason why I am sure he is going to be back next season. Full trust in you, Vinicius, and come back next season, my boy. Happy 25th birthday once again. Keep flying. Keep flying.